Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mrs. Thomas. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
And many more.
Mrs. Thomas, my wife. Happy birthday. Today's her birthday, believe it or not. Isn't it
Today's
cool?
her birthday. She's 29.
That's right, she is. She told me last night.
She's 29 and holding.
How y'all doing today? What's happening? It's hump day, right?
And
Middle of the week?
notice Bill is brighter for some reason.
Yeah,
Today,
how'd that happen?
we don't know.
What the heck?
You're actually almost pale looking today.
A little washed out, maybe?
Yeah.
What's up
That's
with
the
that?
weirdest
You
thing.
think there might be something going on with the camera that we use every day for me?
Maybe even for me, because I don't look washed out, and normally I
yesterday
look
was-
washed out.
Yesterday it looked very dark, so we were troubleshooting it yesterday. And as soon as we got serious about troubleshooting it, it perked right up. It's just fine.
Yeah.
It was like, oh,
We
yeah.
just smacked it around a little bit and then
We're
started
doing
listening.
good.
Good morning, Olive.
Olive, how are you?
Oh,
what's happening?
goodness me, oh my. My, oh my.
Would you wear Chick-fil-A stuff if they sold it? Would you?
If they gave it to me, I'd wear it, but I wouldn't buy it.
Okay. Well, if you're a Chick-fil-A super fan, you can now buy official brand merchandise. They've created their first ever fashion collection.
I've worn their sauce before.
Yeah, who hasn't, right? They've got a limited edition line of clothing and accessories available, and you can shop, I guess, just for the holidays. Let's see. They've got a I Heart Waffles Fries hoodie.
Well,
Would you do something like that?
I don't know if I'd do the hoodie or not.
How about a sauce blanket? You got a pizza blanket.
I could go with,
Sauce blanket?
yeah.
How about the nugget pillow set?
That would be interesting.
Could be.
Maybe.
All right.
All right. In Virginia, I listen to you guys every morning, and it's a great pleasure to have some oldies playing in the morning. Oh,
Thanks.
thank you, Olive. We
We like 'em
appreciate
too.
that.
We
And good
do.
morning, Michael.
What's happening?
I don't know. I got to get a new chair. This one clunks too much. Do you hear it?
It's squeaky.
I move, and I'm like,
It's like an old roller coaster.
yeah, it's a wooden roller coaster. That's what it feels like. Nothing. Sorry, it's an inside joke. We're playing not.
Hold on. Knock, knock.
Good morning, Victoria.
All right, what's happening is we've got Ray and
Sorry.
Jill are on the other side of the wall you can't see. And apparently we have rice paper walls. That was fun. Anyway.
And my chair, it squeaks, and so like every time I move, it makes noise. So
It
she
does,
started
doesn't
knock,
it?
so she started knocking us back. And now I can't stop laughing. Good morning, Victoria. I think I said that once.
All right, so we got a rainy day in store for everybody today. There'll be some heavy rain at times, maybe a scattered thunderstorm. It's possible.
I heard there was some kind of flooding, like a flood warning or something, like in Alabama, and like all down the southeast.
Well, look at the radar, man. I mean,
I'm gonna go look at it right now.
Atlanta, Georgia. It's orange and yellow and red. And
Phew, I'm laughing. I'm sorry.
It is.
Oh, my daughter's off today too. She's like, oh my gosh. Oh, it goes, yeah.
Thank you,
can't
Michael,
really-
for noticing. I got a new foundation, a little lighter today.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
It is,
Yeah.
Good morning, Baron. It is the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
I changed my camera yesterday,
And it
but then
made
I
me
ended up
look
going
better.
back. But then I ended up going back to my old camera,
Right.
just because I was like, I wonder if it's my camera. And I don't look washed out today. Today, Bill looks washed out.
I figure.
I'm
Yeah,
emailing.
we're never gonna figure this out. I'm trying to find one piece of paper.
It's just not gonna.
One piece
It's
of
not gonna
paper.
do it.
Oh, yeah, look, it's right in front of me.
Oh, look at that! Isn't that amazing how that works?
So Saturday, place to be if you want to be festive and holiday oriented.
Well, there's
Mhm.
lots of places they
I
can
know,
be, but
this is a big event though.
the place that we're gonna be.
This is the 50th year they've done it. 50 years of the Manio Christmas Parade. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, sorry, I'm still.
All right, so yeah, it's going to be at 10:30 on Saturday. It's going to go all through the town of Manio, right there by the
Mm-hmm.
waterfront. I think starts at the high school,
Mhm.
winds its way through town, and somehow comes back over to
College of
the
the
College of
Albemarle.
the Albemarle.
Mhm.
A lot of entries this year. It's going to be a great time. We're going to be in the parade on a float with East Carolina Radio.
Mhm.
It'll be 102.5 The Shark. Dixie 105.7 is going to be with us.
96.7 The Coast.
96.7 The Coast. And
Maybe possibly 98.1 The Score.
The Score. And
Maybe the
95.3 The
Pirate. Yep.
So come on out, wave at us. We'll be hanging out there. And we got Cliff, first time caller from Cliff, out of Texas, watching in Texas, man. Nice to have you along, buddy.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. What's it like in Texas? Anything going on? Did that rain move through there for you guys yesterday? That's moving through Georgia today. Did you guys get some of that? Maybe.
Well, I'm gonna just real quickly.
Oh, he says it's cold.
Oh,
Urgh.
it is not here.
All right.
It is not cold
Well, it's
here.
good to have you along. We appreciate you being there, man. No doubt. That's so cool.
All right, so this is what Bill is talking about. If it loads here real quick,
Okay.
when it comes to the weather, look at that band.
Yeah, there
Of
you
rain.
go. I mean, all the way from the Gulf, touching Texas there, Cliff, and hitting all the way up into New England.
Yeah,
above New York City,
Georgia,
everything.
South Carolina, North Carolina,
Pretty
Virginia,
amazing.
West Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, Jersey, York, New York. Crazy.
Absolutely.
It's cold. All right, how cold is cold, Cliff?
Yeah, cold. What's the tip?
Because my mother would say like 60 is cold.
Yeah.
Just curious.
Are we talking below 32?
Yeah, are we talking freezing cold?
What are we talking, man? Or is it wind? What is it? 75 to 50.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that's a pretty good drop. We've kind of seen
That's
that
chill.
here.
Yeah, we have. Like the other day
Yeah.
it was 60. Well, yesterday I guess it was 69.
Right.
And then tomorrow it's supposed to be 50.
Yep, absolutely. All right, so we got that going on, and we were talking about the Manio Christmas Parade. The whole town comes out for this thing, and then there's stuff to do all day, all around the Manio area. So it starts at 10:30. Shops will be open. Do some shopping, and 40 right now, Cliff.
And Robert Cooper, Cindy and Bill rocking the shark.
All right,
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Got a lot of people chime in. See, there's a lot of people that kind of stalk. I don't wrong word maybe, but
They
like
they
to,
wait
they
in the
like
wings.
to watch from afar.
They wait in the wings. They
They
don't get
do.
involved.
Yeah.
It's raining a little and drivers forget how to drive. Oh, you're absolutely right. And don't forget, if it is raining and your windshield wipers are on, your headlights must be on.
Aha.
Do not forget that. I know in Virginia it was a state law. I don't know if it is in North Carolina or not. But is it? I wonder if it's raining here yet. Should I go look?
Well, you certainly can. Cindy's
Do I have time? Yeah.
We've got 2 minutes. So Cindy's going to be our eye in the sky. She's going to walk out and see if she gets wet. And she'll be right back. She'll give us a rain report. But it's filtering in. I mean, from about Raleigh, it's pretty solid rain. Maybe making its way over to Rocky Mountain towards Greenville at this point. From that line west, it's just solid rain, probably for hours. But it's starting to filter into northeastern North Carolina a little bit at a time, which means it's splotchy. Might have rain here, might not have rain up the street. So anyway, that's the way it goes. But yeah, Michael says be careful if you are driving. A lot of heavy rain, hydroplaning, that kind of thing. Takes further to stop.
It's not raining, but it's very cloudy and it looks like it's going to.
Okay. All right, so we've got your part 2 of the Christmas tradition coming up on the show. If you're listening for that, it's your chance to remember it and text to qualify to win too, as well as everybody that's listening to
I'm trying to
1.5 The Shark.
Think what it.
Yeah. Oh, what you're gonna do? Is this all? Are you ready for that? Okay.
Yeah, but hold on. We talked about something and I said something.
We talked about the Christmas tradition.
Right. Yeah, I know that.
And what would you buy?
Oh, yes.
Wasn't that
Thank
right?
you. That was the yes. Thank you.
Yeah. What would you buy to put? Yeah, whatever the question is. So, all right, hang on. We'll be right with you.
All right.
Hang on,
'Cause
guys.
we've got
We'll be right back.
Oh my goodness. It has been okay. There's a law in North Carolina too. Okay. Let's find a way. All right.
Your station for the Killer Hits, 102.5, the Sharks. Bob Seger's Silver Bullet Band. Good morning to you. 8:11, Bill and Cindy with you. A rainy, 4 or 5 hours probably.
Yeah, it's going to be rainy for today. They're saying clouds, showers likely through this afternoon, high 66, turning windy as well. Wind gust up to 25 miles an hour. It's going to clear out tonight, though, dropping down to 44 along the coast, 30s for the inland areas, but the wind's still going to be here, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Then mostly sunny, breezy, and cooler tomorrow, high of only 50.
All right, 65 right now in Buxton, 58 in Elizabeth City, and 59 in Coinchuck. It is officially time for part 2 of our Christmas Shop Christmas Traditions contest.
Mhm.
At 7:10, we told you what the whole story of the Christmas tradition was this morning.
Mhm.
If you were listening, you know a lot more than folks that were not listening. That is for
Absolutely.
sure.
And this is now your chance to win $25 in Santa Bucks from the Christmas Shop in Manio and qualify for that $200 shopping spree to the Christmas Shop as well. All you have to do right now is text the answer to 252-441-1025 to this question.
Okay, listen carefully.
We were talking about this morning, and I was saying, $25 in Santa Bucks and that $200 shopping spree.
Yeah.
And Bill said, well, what would you buy if you won that $200 shopping spree at Christmas Shop? And I said, what?
What did you say?
What did I say?
There you
Text
go.
the answer to that question right now, 252-441-1025, and you'll qualify to win.
That's how it works. Stick around. We got the day of music all the way and more killer hits coming up.
And by the way, Todd Tilley was our winner from yesterday.
Winner from yesterday?
Yes.
Congratulations, Todd. Way to go, man. Very cool.
Thank you so much for entering. And
That's
of course,
how it works. That's
if you know the
$25 in Santa Bucks.
$25 in Santa Bucks, and he could win the $200 shopping spree, where I said
Cool.
I would buy something. And what did I say I would buy at the Christmas Shop?
Mhm. That's your question.
I will tell you this, it's not a Christmas tree, because I have my Christmas tree. And I don't know if I told you that story or not. Did I tell them that story?
I'm not sure.
Got a Christmas tree, went and looked at one because we have a taller, higher ceiling.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, let's get a tall Christmas tree. So we measured and like, ooh, we could get it like a 12-foot one and it'll go right up to the peak and it'll be beautiful. And so anyway, we went to Lowe's just for, as my father would say, just for grins, to look at Christmas trees.
Right.
They were like $600, almost $700 for like a 10-foot. I'm like, no, I can't afford a $700 Christmas
the
tree.
era of the expensive, higher end Christmas trees.
Oh yeah, it's
upon us.
crazy.
They're really trying to sell them, and it's great if that's what you want to do, and you got a great big room or a tall ceiling. You expect to pay a little more for a big Christmas tree.
And I guess.
Usually, then you're kind of sucked into, oh, look at all these lights that are already on this.
Yes.
thing,"
Well, we were
and
looking.
this one looks real.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
That's what we did. We looked.
What do we have
How
here?
are ya?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
It's Shelly.
What did
Shelly
you-
Gray, ladies and gentlemen.
White chocolate and cranberry
She's
bread pudding.
bringing food gifts.
White chocolate and cranberry
Good
bread
morning,
pudding.
Shelly. How are you?
Good morning. Sorry, I
morning.
didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's
what
okay.
you guys got going there? What
That's
is
okay.
that?
I made bread pudding yesterday I made the homemade yeast rolls for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And so I had some left over and
So
I was
what
like,
is
I'm going to
this?
make bread pudding. It's white chocolate cranberry bread pudding.
Hold on. I'm going to do this.
I can tell you what it smells like right
Ooh.
now.
Can you smell it on the
It smells like nap time.
way I
Smell.
wouldn't get that crazy, but yeah.
Oh my
Smell.
goodness.
So, yeah.
I love this time of year.
I
This
prefer
is
it-
one of the reasons why. Food just flows everywhere.
So
love
I
it.
prefer it
Thank you.
cold,
Awesome.
but you can heat
You
it
can
up.
heat it up a little bit.
You
Okay.
can, but I think it tastes better cold.
Right.
Okay.
So
Thank you,
All
Shelly.
right.
you're
Thank
very
you.
welcome.
All right.
Have a wonderful morning.
All right, break a
We're
leg.
going to try. You do the same. Okay, so my Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was not paying $700. I can't afford a $700 Christmas tree. I was thinking, they might be $150.
Right.
Yeah, those days are long gone. So went on Facebook Marketplace or whatever, and Mr. D goes, hey, babe, there's one right up there on Southern Shores, 12 feet tall. Yeah, can we do it? And so we got out a measuring tape. And, we can't do it barely, but we can do it. Yay, we're all excited. $135.
Hello.
It was pre-lit. It said a few of the bulbs didn't work. Well, I don't know if that's true or not, because I was, for some reason, could not figure out how to get them to turn on.
Period. So none of the bulbs.
There was a whole bunch of plugs that I was plugging into the wall. Nothing.
Any little box or
No little box, nothing.
Interesting.
No.
Okay.
They were just like normal Christmas
Like you
lights.
just plug them into the wall,
That-
and they do their thing.
That's what yeah. So the past 2 days, I had to put on gloves eventually because I noticed they were.
Mhm.
I took a pair of scissors and just went and cut every single wire and cut
Right.
off every single strand of lights
Very
off that
cool.
Christmas tree.
Very cool.
And it's not 12 feet tall anymore because we decided 12 feet tall. It's not one of the pencil ones, like the little
Right.
skinny ones.
Gotcha.
Is about 4.5 feet out wide or diameter or yeah.
Oh, it's wide.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
it's very full at the bottom.
Wow. That's
So-
so cool.
So the bottom 2 sections of the Christmas tree aren't on the Christmas tree. So it's actually about
It's a half a tree,
it's about 10 feet tall now.
but it looks pretty cool.
But it looks okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
That's
but
cool.
I finally got all the lights off after I stabbed my fingers and everything else. And it was a long day doing that. And because it's a slow, tedious process because they're wrapped around
Exactly.
the
Exactly.
ugh. Anyway, okay. That was my story.
That's crazy. All right, we're today in music on the way in just a few. You want to compare some notes?
That's what I was getting ready to do.
All right, so what Cindy and I usually do here,
Uh-huh.
we're preparing for this feature on our show called Today in Music. I'm sure most people have heard it. And we run down some of the stories that happened on this date in music history.
Diana Ross and Supremes,
No Diana Ross and the
David
Supremes
Bowie,
here.
Bing Crosby.
Nope.
All right. Diana Ross and the Supremes had a #1 hit with their with the Naughty Love Child in 1968, which was 54 years ago.
Wow.
45 years ago, in 1977, David Bowie performed a duet with Bing Crosby on his Christmas special, The Little Drummer Boy.
Turned out to be
Uh,
a classic.
the one that
epic,
you hear all the time.
Iconic performance.
Pink Floyd,
No Pink Floyd.
43 years ago, back in 1979, Pink Floyd released The Wall, which of
Aha.
course has Comfortably Numb, Another Brick in the Wall, and then
Right.
their song Run Like Hell. MJ,
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I do. I've got the album.
40 years. Yeah.
Yabu.
We talked about Tiny Tim.
Yesterday we did.
Yeah.
His Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
Yeah. It was, well, they said it today. He died of a heart attack
Oh wow.
26 years ago.
All right. All right.
That's about all I see.
All right, and the music birthdays were slim today. So we
Um,
have to-
Oh, also,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of Billboard magazine. Well, in 1959, Billboard magazine reported, this was 63 years ago,
Mhm.
that the payola scandal will substantially damage the careers of at least 25 DJs.
Oh wow.
And payola is, for instance, the radio station makes money off of people that advertise with us.
Mhm.
But if, say, my phone company came to me and said, hey, we'll give you this free phone if you mention us on the radio. And
Can't do that.
you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's what payola is. And then there's also
Or-
plugola too,
Well,
which is
you
kind of
know,
very similar.
It used to back then. It was, this. I'm sure you know. People were paying the DJs themselves to play the records.
Yes.
Okay, and the radio station had nothing to do with it. So
And the radio wasn't making any money off of it.
Right.
And that's just
so it's like
wrong.
no. So there was a scandal back then, and a bunch of the DJs back then in the bigger cities were apparently
Mhm.
on the take.
Yep.
Yep, and they got found out. So,
Evidently.
bummer.
Evidently.
Don't do that.
Perrin loves the David Bowie and Bing Crosby.
Isn't it a great
too.
one?
That is an awesome song.
Yeah, I'd heard that they hadn't really
Peace
they
on
hadn't
earth.
met before they did that performance, and they were really reluctant. I think one of them was like, I think it was David Bowie was like, "Are you sure we should do this?"
Yeah.
Maybe he was a little nervous. I don't know. And it was just a couple of months before Bing Crosby's death.
Okay.
He died in like August or September, I think it was, of '77. Not long after Elvis Presley died.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But they had recorded this already. So by the time it went to air, Bing had passed.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that version that you see, the video
Peace
of
on
it.
earth.
Yeah, that's the way that went. So,
I did not know that. See, you learn something new every day.
but I love that version. It's almost like they improved it just a little bit. It's so cool,
I agree.
So
All right. So yesterday, I kind of asked the question, "What do you dread most about Christmas decorating?"
the
And we
decorating.
never even talked about it. Do you remember? But you know that light, or that song, the 12 Pains of Christmas, or whatever.
12 Pains of
Just
Christmas?
instead of the 12 Days of Christmas, it's
Right.
12 stringing up the lights, hang of us. Whatever. That's
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what made me think of it. But no, one of the things I hate is cutting off the lights off a Christmas tree.
Oh, you had to do since they weren't working, you cut them off.
I cut them off.
Oh, because you didn't use all of the.
I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not, but I originally tried plugging in the base
Yeah.
one into the, and nothing.
Nothing. I got nothing.
Nothing.
I got nothing.
So I
All
said,
right,
okay.
we'll do your shark forecast and today in music for you. So heck,
Jukebox baby, come take your time and dance with me. I love rock and roll.
your station for the killer hits, 102.5, the Shark, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. I love rock and roll, 822. Bill and Cindy with you on a rainy day.
Cloudy, showers likely this afternoon. High 66, turning windy too, with gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Gradually clearing off tonight, though, getting down to 44 along the coast. Low 30s for the inland areas, with winds still continuing to gust at 25 miles an hour. Mostly sunny, breezy, cooler tomorrow, and a high near 50.
All right, temps around the area at this hour, 60 at East Lake, 52 in Ahoskie, and 61 in Exit at the Shark.
Today in music history, brought to you by your forever realtor, Christy Bryant. Looking to buy or sell a home? Christy Bryant is ready to talk to you. Call her at 252-217-5771 or log on to christybryant.kw.com.
All right, today in music history was on this date in 2012. Glenn Campbell played his last live performance when he appeared at Uptown Theater in Napa, California. Campbell revealed his Alzheimer's diagnosis to the public in 2011 and had set out on his goodbye tour as a way to say farewell to his fans.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Kind of sad when you think about that. Glenn,
But
what
that
a
was very
talent.
nice of him.
I mean, if you didn't like his music, you definitely
Like a
knew that he was
rhinestone
very talented.
cowboy.
That's for sure.
Wasn't that him?
It was, yeah.
Okay.
2002, probate records showed that George Harrison left his entire fortune, $170 million, in a trust to his wife Olivia and his son Danny, avoiding a possible tax bill of about $68 million.
Wow.
His English mansion was said to be worth about $25 million at the time. That's in 2002.
That's insane. In 1982, Michael Jackson's Thriller album was released. It became the biggest selling pop album to date, selling over 66 million copies. Real quick, do you want to mention this one too?
Sure.
David Bowie and Bing Crosby. They did the duet on Bing's Christmas special this day, 45 years ago in 1977. And the song they sang, of course, Little Drummer Boy.
Good version of that song.
Yes.
Absolutely
He's
wonderful.
on a-
Good
In
stuff.
1974, Elton John started a 10-week run at number 1 on the U.S. album chart with his Greatest Hits CD, or album, I guess at the time. No, CDs weren't invented then. In 1969, the Monkees made what would be their last live appearance for 15 years when they played the Oakland Coliseum in California.
1969. I saw the Monkees after they came back out and started touring. I was in Philadelphia. Saw them with the Grassroots and Herman's Hermits. Believe it or
Oh,
not.
wow. That
It
was
was a
actually
lot of
probably a good
fun.
one.
It really was.
Also, 54 years ago in 1968, Diana Ross and the Supremes had a number 1 hit with their naughty song called Love Child. And let's see. Also, Lucy and Desi were married too. Sorry, 82 years
Lucy,
ago
yeah.
in 1940.
They were married 82 years ago.
They got married 82 years ago in 1940. They divorced in 1960.
Oh, wow.
It's hard to believe it was that
Man,
long ago.
That is crazy.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, that is Today in Music for you today. I think you know what time it is. It's got to be.
You're saying it's bow time.
I'd say so.
I say we have people text if they want some free food from Bojangles, of course. Go with sausage
Sausage.
because they sell those sausage
Yes,
biscuits.
they do. That's right.
Sausage, SAUSAGE. Text it to 252-441.
1025. More killer hits coming up.
All right, guys, we are back.
Well, bye.
Okay, so somebody, oh, she might have been listening on the radio. I don't know if she was on Facebook. She said she's new. She answered the question that we asked for the
Mm-hmm.
Christmas tradition, and she said, "I'm new to the area. Am I supposed to leave any other information?"
Well, what did she leave?
She left the answer,
The answer.
and then she
But no
sent
name?
another one that said, "I'm new to the area. Was I
Okay.
supposed to leave any other information?" So I'm going to type back to her. Just your name would work. Just your name would
There
work.
you go. Very cool.
All
New
right.
the area. Well, welcome.
Thank you. I don't know who she is or he. I don't know
Yeah, it
which
could
one
be.
it is.
Yeah, sure.
Thank
Either one.
you for listening and welcome to the area. Yeah, and I know we were talking about the Manteo Christmas Parade.
Saturday.
There's so many other things like literally going on
It's-
around the area.
It is like people are like just ready to have a festive good time.
Exactly. I think they're with COVID the past 2 years, I think people just kind of whatever.
Yeah.
But let me see real quick here if I can. I love it. All right. Well, one also the Food Bank of the Albemarle, they are still accepting donations, but there's
Okay.
winter lights at Elizabethan Gardens going on.
All right.
There's climbing the Currituck Lighthouse for
Right.
free. That is actually tomorrow. Only 220 steps. I'll make it to about the first 20 and then I'll have to pass out. Holiday night market at Dowdy Park is happening tomorrow.
That ought to be fun. I
Holiday.
saw the trees lit up.
Oh,
When we-
yeah.
When we drive past, well, when I drive past,
It's dark.
it's still dark.
Oh.
I drive past Dowdy every morning, and those trees are all lit up. It's really pretty.
They are
The
very
little
pretty.
archy-looking thing
Uh-huh.
is lit up.
And then
as
when you
well.
drive by in the daytime, it's just wires. That's all you see,
Exactly,
which is
yeah.
kind of cool.
What else we got? Oh, there's more people bearing gifts. Have walked into the studio. It's Bethy.
We have homemade something.
What do we have today?
They're mini Oreos
Mini Oreos.
dipped in Ghirardello vanilla.
And they're appropriately colored red and green for the holidays. Bethy,
I'll
those
just
look
let them sit
really
right
good.
here.
That's wild. See, Shelly was in earlier. She brought some leftover or extra bread pudding,
Cranberry bread pudding.
cranberry bread pudding.
Yes,
Okay,
it's
so
cranberry.
there's a lot. You can try some of that. You'll have to.
Mhm.
Thank you, Beth.
I
Appreciate
bought
it.
molds last year, so I decided to try them out.
Oh,
this
see,
year.
I thought you
Ah.
carved those out by hand.
Yes.
Ha 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 ha. That's gonna be my dessert here because I ate a half of a or part of a sandwich earlier.
You have to share one of those with them.
I know, but that one of those are gonna
Thank
be
you,
my
Beth,
dessert.
for
Thank
pointing that
you.
out. I appreciate that.
Let's
We
see.
all know Cindy. She might not share.
Where'd all those things go?
Where'd all the Mike and Ikes go?
They
Bell.
went to my house. Well, we had to test them out. Remember, there was that rumor about that.
Yeah, sure. There's also holiday themed First Friday night in
Right.
Elizabeth City, which will,
Okay.
of course will be Friday.
Gotcha.
There's also the Rivertown Christmas. It's actually a 2-day event. They're doing something Friday night and Saturday night, and that is in Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
There's also the Corolla Christmas Village. You can go through the historic village and whatever, check out what they're doing.
Okay.
That's Friday and Saturday evenings, by the way. There's also the Manio Christmas tree lighting, which is Friday night. The Currituck tree lighting and parade, which is Friday night. The Christmas open house at the Christmas shop.
Yeah.
The annual holiday open house on Saturday. This is a daytime event. It's at the Museum of the Albemarle.
Mhm.
That's from 10 to 3. It's a back to the 1970s Christmas.
All right.
The Manio Christmas Parade, which we talked about. The Elizabeth City Christmas Parade is also on Saturday. Santa's touring Roanoke Island. That's next Saturday. There's a food and coat drive going on.
See what I'm talking about?
There's a holiday movie event to benefit Toys for Tots Dare in Currituck counties coming up December 10th. But all this information
Oh,
is on our website
Yep.
at 102.5 or 1025theshark.com, and then just click on like area community happenings.
And
I
it's
think
right
it will-
there.
It's
So you can check it all out.
you can't miss it.
All right, so Perrin, who won yesterday?
Who won yesterday? His name was Todd something.
Todd something.
Hold on. We announced it sort of.
We
We
did.
announced it here. We didn't announce it there. That would have been right here. Hold on. His name is Todd Tilley, or Tilley, and he lives in Hartford.
There you go.
So that is who won yesterday. But thanks for asking.
Perrin, that's a good question.
Oh.
I had heard that there was a particular night that was sold out a couple of nights ago. That's what I have heard,
Um,
but we're gonna check on that. Yeah, that's not the first person to question that.
And we do know that the
you
whale.
can try the website before then if you want to.
Well,
So you
go
can
look
find
and see
out.
if they have. The Whalehead. Yeah, the Whalehead Museum. Candlelight tours.
Those
I
are
do know those are
those
sold
are
out.
sold out.
I know that for a fact.
A lot of stuff.
Let me see. It might even be on Face. They might even have it on Facebook. I don't know. Welcome to the all tickets. All right, I'm clicking on all tickets. I will hopefully have this information in one moment. What do I do with it? Oh, this portion right here.
Gotcha.
Winter Lights. Buy tickets. No, I don't think they're sold out. It's
Yeah, there was.
they don't have lights on Mondays. November or December 24th or 25th, they're not doing it either. I don't see it might be particular dates, but right.
For some reason, I think it was a particular evening, a few evenings ago.
Okay, there. Oh yeah, like for instance, tonight
Hmm.
there's 248 tickets remaining for the 6 o'clock tour.
Hello.
December 1st. Yeah, there's 250 tickets remaining at 7:30. Yeah, there's no, they're not sold out. The
There you go.
Whalehead Candlelight Tour, I know
Right.
is sold out. Let's see, loading the 2nd of December. It's loading. Oh yeah, no, there's tickets. No, they're not sold out.
There
You're
you go.
fine. Yay!
There you go. All right, guys.
All
We're
right.
gonna roll some credits. You guys have a great day. Stay dry if you can.
Yes.
It might be tough to do that if you got to be out during the middle of the day today. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Tomorrow,
All right.
it'll be
we will-
Thursday, one day closer to the weekend. Oh.
I need the weekend bad.
There you go.
All right, bye guys.
Have a
Talk to you
good one.
tomorrow.